A heat wave is building in the Southwest, triple digits in Arizona today, and tomorrow could be even hotter.
A father and son died this week in Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico because of the intense heat.
So far, at least 500 people have died because of the heat.
Florida officials are sounding the alarm. Mandatory evacuations have already begun in the Keys tonight. The governor now urging the people of his state, the entire state, to be prepared.
A deadly inferno like no other. The wildfires that began spreading across this mountainous region late last night spared nothing in their path.
China is experiencing the worst smog of the year, causing disruption to the lives of hundreds of millions of people.
Here's a look at it on the satellite picture, and boy, this is not good.
And when you pull back for a wide shot, the scene is nothing short of apocalyptic. 80% of New Orleans, including much of downtown, is underwater.
I'm lost. That's all I had. That's all I had.
Is this perhaps something else, an act of man, or at least man-made climate change?
There's no question about it. Climate change is not happening.
The global warming, and a lot of it's a hoax. It's a hoax.
The science is off. And let me point to a very recent example. We just had a snowstorm 2 weeks ago in New York.
Is anything we do now going to make any significant difference? And no, I am a denier.
I'm a big believer that we should follow the science and follow the evidence. It ain't happening.
You go to 100 doctors, and 99 of them tell you you've got diabetes. You've got to stop eating bacon and donuts every day. And we have to monitor your health, and we gotta fix this. You wouldn't say, oh, that's a conspiracy. They're making that up. All 99 of those doctors got together with Obama to try to prevent me from having bacon and donuts. You wouldn't do that. That's not what you do. There's not a single person who would do that. I mean, it'd be funny, but except this is about climate change. This was an analogy.
The debate is over. Climate change is real. It is already causing major problems. And if we do not act boldly and decisively, a bad situation will become worse.
There is no doubt in the world scientific community that this is a direct result of human activity, and the effects of climate change will become astronomically worse in the future. It has become a runaway freight train, bringing with it an impending disaster for all living things. Now think about the shame that each of us will carry when our children and grandchildren look back and realize that we had the means of stopping this devastation, but simply lacked the political will to do so. Yes, we have achieved the Paris Agreement. More countries have come together here to sign this agreement today than for any other cause in the history of humankind, and that is reason for hope. But unfortunately, the evidence shows us that it will not be enough.
I struggle to find words even for the images that we see on the news coverage, and I struggle to find words to describe how I feel about the losses. Up to this hour, I agonize, waiting for word to the fate of my very own relatives, until we see real ambition on climate action in accordance with the principles we have so upheld. Mr. President, this process has been called a farce. It has been called an annual carbon-intensive gathering of useless frequent flyers. It has also been called saving tomorrow today.
The next generation would be justified in looking back at us and asking, what were you thinking? Couldn't you hear what the scientists were saying? Couldn't you hear what Mother Nature was screaming at you?
An upheaval, a massive change is required right now, one that leads to a new collective consciousness, a new collective evolution of the human race, inspired and enabled by a sense of urgency from all of you. We all know that reversing the course of climate change will not be easy, but the tools are in our hands if we apply them before it is too late. We will be remembered in spite of ourselves. The fiery trial through which we pass will light us down in honor or dishonor to the last generation. We shall nobly save or meanly lose the last best hope of Earth. That is our charge now. You are the last best hope of Earth. We ask you to protect it, or we and all living things we cherish are history.